Another week, another video. Welcome back to another edition of Cook. Don't be lazy. So I want something quick and easy, and I don't feel like spending 20 bucks. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's not what I'm referring to. I don't want to spend 20 bucks on fast food. Today's edition, stuffed bell pepper. Quick, easy, cheap. Let's get to it. We're going to take a potato. We're going to dice it. Don't hate on my cutting skills. Never said I was a chef. So we're going to dice it. And I'm not going to bore you guys through the whole dicing process. I'm just going to get it started to show you what I'm referring to. Little pieces like that. Do a whole potato. Once you dice your potatoes, let's get them on the stove. Throw in your diced potatoes into a pot, pan with some oil in it. Always preheat your oil, otherwise your potatoes are going to soak up the oil. Ow! This guy jumped out of the pot trying to live. It burned me. Alright, we're going to fry up our potatoes a little bit. I'm going to take, I like tube steak. Shut up. For some reason I like to use this this brand of, not tube steak, what the hell am I talking about? Why the hell did I say tube steak? Ground beef in a tube. I like ground beef in a tube. So I'm going to brown that. And moving on, let's cut up our bell peppers. So take your bell pepper. Most stuffed bell peppers are sliced, the tops are sliced. I'm not going to go that direction. I'm going to go straight down the center, lengthwise, because I'm going to stuff it this way. I think it provides for a better presentation. Not only that, the cooking time is cut almost in half because you've opened it up, and instead of cooking a whole one, you're cooking them in, well, self-explanatory. So I'm just gonna cut out the inside meat portion, take the seeds out. So that's what we're looking for. Actually, let me cut out a little bit more of this. So that's what we're looking for. I'm going to do the rest. Then we're going to get back to our food, to our potatoes and meat. Alright, now that the potatoes and meat are almost done, we're going to season it. Adobo red cap for the ground beef. We're going to put a lot of this in it. Eyeball it, but a lot. We're going to take some salt. We're going to salt our potatoes. We're also going to put a little salt in our ground beef. We're going to take some pepper and salt our potatoes. That's it. Potatoes are pretty much done. Nice crunchy outside. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stove on that. Stir this up for a bit. We're going to drain the oil out of this guy. We don't want all that extra oil in our stuffed bell pepper. Let's drain the oil. what I like to do is take a paper towel, wipe the inside clean or cleaner, remove some of that excess oil, only because I don't want my meat saturated. Once we drain the oil, put it back in your pot. And let's get to stuffing your pepper. Alright, let's prep our stuffing. Extra virgin olive oil. A little bit going into a bowl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stuffed bell, well, my green bell pepper. I'm going to lightly coat the outside. I'll let some of that excess drain off. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on the bottom. I'm going to take some of our meat. Get into all the crevices. I'm going to take some of our potato mixture. And that's stage one. I'm going to do the rest. We're going to get this into the oven. I said stage one for a reason. Let's get this into the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Stage two, 20 minutes later, we're going to take the stuffed bell peppers out. We're going to put some cheese on it. We're going to let it bake for another few more minutes. So let's wait 20 minutes. In the meantime, while we're waiting, hit the subscribe button. I put out a video every week. Maybe you like what I put out, maybe you don't. But once a week I put out a video. I'm hoping to encourage you to get off the couch into the kitchen. So let's wait 20 minutes. We'll do stage two next. So it's time to check up on this. It's about 20 minutes later. Looking good. Let's get some cheese on it. By the way, I'm using some Mexican cheese. That's what I use for my first layer. We're just going to top this with cheese. If you're a little careful with how you're putting the cheese on, you won't have too much of a cleanup afterwards, cleaning off the bottom tray. We're going to stick this back in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese melts. Alright, so I actually left it in there a little bit longer. It's about 13 minutes. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Probably could have gone with 11, 12 minutes. But it's alright. It's good. Time to plate up. Time to eat. Stuffed bell pepper, easy to make, and I didn't have to spend 20 bucks for my pleasure. Don't forget to cook, don't be lazy.